Hi everybody, Nocturnus here with a look at Zephyr Prime. Now, I have our old Zephyr, and now I have Zephyr Prime, and I think she looks pretty sexy. I already ranked her once, so this is going to be our first Forma, and we should probably only need to put this one Forma in there to be able to do what we want to do. To give you kind of a comparison though, let me show you what our regular Zephyr has. So I have two builds. I have the Plains Run, and she has 3 Forma, but you know, this is a pretty similar build. And then we have our Wisp Run, which is, you know, for maximizing grabbing those wisps on the plains. Alright, so when we look at that versus our leveling slot, you should see we pretty much have all we need, other than right now we've got a different aura in there. Alright? Pretty nice. So, that being said, I just wanted to show you the weapon we're going to take. I'm going to run a quick run through Gabii, which is where I go to level my shit. And this is the Zaw that I'm wearing. I was maxing out Exodia Force. I stopped because it was bugged as shit. They since fixed it. It's maybe not as great as it was, but they increased the proc chance. And now it will stack with modded damage and combo counters. They reduced the range significantly, but that's okay. Whatever, it works. It's a little bit extra. So, I've also got a really nice ribbon. But just to show you what this strengths we have, we'll go like this. We got Iguana Jai 2, Krustra, and Miwan. And the reason I went with Miwan rather than Seawath or one of the others is because I have a ribbon for Miwan and I don't for the other. This is its base damage after it's been gilded. This is its status, and this is what we wanted because we want to proc status as much as possible. I have 3 builds on it. I have one for general use, one for, you know, anti-Grenier action, and then this one is viral overload, but this does not have healing return in it. Instead of healing return, it has condition overload, and it should be pretty damn nice for sortie level stuff. It's not going to crit very often, not unless you get your combo way the hell up there, or maybe you could swap out condition overload with like blood rush, and that would help. But it was kind of built for status, and so that's kind of where it is. Obviously, I could take some of these out and put in Weeping Wounds and let the combo get me up to 100%. But, you know, it's not, I don't know. It's nice. I like it. It does pretty damn well. It's a little on the slow side, but that's okay. Alright. So, that being said, let's go ahead and take this shit around. Oh, one other thing I figured I'd mention before we go in there is I'm using an airlon just to make it faster. I'm just going to go in solo, just with the melee weapon, and let's see how quickly we can get things going and see how it behaves. All right, let me go to the Gabii. Gabii!
Distract the infested while a lone operative hunts for supplies.
And
Set off the
for the sake of time, we'll run 10 minutes. How does that sound? See how far we can get in 10 minutes.
The infested are releasing toxic spores into the area.
If I remember.
The emergency life support I'm delivering is our only chance for survival. The first life support capsule has arrived. Activate it when your supply is low. Fallen enemies will drop life support. Be on the lookout.
All right. You can see we're doing a lot of pretty much clearing these mobs with this. This should be applying a random, well, not random, semi-random, I guess, status effect with each hit. I'm not using Twirling Spire because I fucking hate Twirling Spire. It's too slow. I mean, I like Twirling Spire, but I also hate Twirling Spire. It's incredibly slow, and since this thing was kind of slow to begin with, I figured, nah, we'll go something else. So I believe it's using Shimmering Blood. Alright, we got our Airburst now. So, if you never played Zephyr, that's her one, and it is significantly faster than Vanilla Chicken Soup. And this is her Airburst. Does decent damage considering it's level 1 and kind of meh. I mean, it's not gonna, like, you know, win any races.
Life support on the
One
way.
combination that has made this my go-to frame for the Plains is the Jetstream Augment, which is really nice for projectile-based weapons that have travel time. And very specifically, Static War. With Static War, you become, you know, an air squadron bomber with this
Additional life
frame,
support has
with that
arrived.
Jetstream Augment, because it drastically increases the flight time of those, you know, charged and uncharged shots from Static War. And it just can wreck large areas. It's applying a lot of status. It's mix in a box. It's a really, really nice combination. If you haven't played with Static War, it's maybe not the catch-all, end-all, be-all weapon, but damn, it's nice. It's also really nice for close range, you know, like an alternative to, say, Ignis Wraith or one of those other limited range weapons, because at closer ranges, the travel time on Static War really doesn't matter. And the base uncharged shots have a range of 3 meters each, so with multi-shot, you're getting
Prepare
a pretty decent amount of damage in a small AoE. Fully charged, the AoE radius on Static War is 8 meters, which is pretty big. Pretty nice. And, you know, you can have 3 of the combo elements on there. I think on mine, I think I have, well, radiation is the default, but we also have
support capsule is now available.
blast, I think, on there, and corrosion. Maybe maybe? I'd have to look. But anyway, it's pretty sexy. As you can see, we're leveling up quite quickly.
When you are ready, go to extraction. The operative has just made their first discovery. Keep up the work.
Now, the reason I'm using Gabii and Naramon is because Gabii, the mobs are a decent enough level that you can level up pretty quickly, but you also get a melee, an experience bonus with each kill. So, 20-30 minutes here, and you can take a frame from 0 to 30 quite easily, especially with an affinity booster, which I've had for a while. So, it helps. Also, one nice trick, if you come here with any weapon really, in a group, it'll level even faster. Especially if they can stay in affinity range. If I'm just leveling like a pistol or a rifle, I'll come in a group, maybe with some buddies, maybe with a rando group, and wear like Secure Electa, and then just go full melee. Let, you know, my pistol or rifle, usually, like if it's like pure MR garbage, like, oh, I don't know, like Karak. You know, sorry about any Karak lovers, but it's garbage. I hate it. Terrible. Fang Prime, the most prestigious garbage in Warframe. You know, well, maybe not Fang Prime, since it's not a melee. But if you go full melee and you have a group and they stay in affinity range, you can effectively take that MR fodder and max it out without ever firing it once. Now, like I said, it is a little faster with an affinity booster, but as you can see, we're rank 10 if we extract it now, which is, the math I found is about a third. You're going to be a third higher. So, for example, it's 20 or something like that, you'll be quite a bit higher. 24, 25. It's not exact, because obviously it depends on how many melee kills you're doing, whether you're using your abilities to level shit, and whether or not you're using a syndicate weapon, which really eats up that affinity. One other trick I found is if you bring Necros, all those little gold affinity gems he'll drop with this foil, they really help. They really make those weapons go faster. But anyway, that being said, we're almost at our 10-minute mark. Let's do a little bit more filling with our abilities here. Yeah, level 8.
Get ready for a capsule.
Now her 3, it'll keep you alive. It'll pretty much keep you alive against sortie level mobs. No big deal. Especially if you have something like Arcane Guardian, Arcane Grace, Healing Return. And there we go, that was our Exodia Force proccing. don't know if you guys, I'm pretty old. I don't know if you guys remember.
We'll all share in this bounty.
Or,
Hold out as long as you can.
The ad campaign, eat more chicken of the cows. It was like, I think it was like Chick-fil-A or KFC. But in this case, it'd be eat more pork, eat more beef. Oh, we're at 10 minutes, so let's go find extraction. See where we end up. I end up doing that a lot on accident. All right. We extracted and 13. So 11 minutes, 13. Got a decent amount of credits. Got a bunch of the crap. Eight Origin cells, which, you know, that's not a terrible thing. So, yeah. Zephyr Prime. A worthy upgrade to the original chicken suit. That being said, I'm not going to make you watch me level it back up to 30 a second time, but I will show you one quick thing. Maybe you know about it, maybe you don't. You see this Z? Here we go. This is a little trick. It's fun. Let's try again. Flappy Bird. I'm not very good at it, obviously. Oh, I really suck at it. Let's see if I can at least get one. Nope. Let's go ahead and quit. I'm not going to embarrass myself any further than that. But that's there. And if you like Flappy Bird, then that's cool. There's also maybe something in Worm and Worm Prime you might want to look at. Yeah, a couple of things too. A bit of Easter eggs. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed this. I made this because I'm very grateful to Rebecca, who's one of the community ops lady. She's really awesome. You should follow her on Twitter. I will put her Twitter handle in the description. I hope she doesn't murder me. But yeah, Zephyr Prime. Go start farming those parts or whatever. Thanks. See you later.